Alright, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Transformers War for Cybertron. We have finished The Harder They Fall. Yeah. Okay, let's watch the ending here.
The victory is bittersweet. Optimus and the others watch as their brothers evacuate the planet in the galactic transports.
You did it, Prime.
We did it, Ratchet. All of us. Many brothers were lost today, but thanks to our combined efforts, many more will live to find a home elsewhere.
Optimus, Megatron is still out there.
And as long as we remain here, we shall resist him. But in time, our turn will come to leave Cybertron as well. I have commissioned a new galactic transport for us, an Ark, in which we shall make our journey through the stars. No matter where we go, Cybertron will be with us.
And there we go. So let's go ahead and let the credits roll. Let's turn up the music here real quick. Transformers! Yeah, take that in. Okay, so anyway, you know, it's a pretty cool remix of the general Transformers theme. So, well, thanks guys for watching my Let's Play of Transformers War for Cybertron, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy this game. Actually, well, here, let's just go ahead and just let this play out. And yeah, there's some pretty funny little bits in here. Oh, and it also shows you some characters we don't get to actually see, or we don't get to play as, like Jazz that had been right there. Oh hey, there's Jazz again, doing some push-ups. Oh hey, and there's a preview, and there's our RC there, who will have unlocked when we finish the credits here. And hey, there's Scattershot. Pretty sure it's Scattershot. Yeah, it should be Scattershot. Oh yeah, then we got epic clash between Omega Supreme and Trypticon down there. And then, Clown Car. Pretty funny stuff. Alright, so just like with the first 5 chapters, once we finished Chapter 5, we unlocked Slipstream for the Decepticons, so this time around we unlock RC for the Autobots as a multiplayer and escalation character. And then, as I mentioned, with like Jazz and Scattershot that we saw there at the end, those characters were actually part of the first DLC that came out for this game, for the multiplayer. So, anywho, let's, real quick, before I leave this, let's go ahead and go back to the main menu. When you beat each of the individual chapters, you unlock concept art. So I figure I'll give you guys a preview of that. If I'm gonna just kind of page through it, you know, if there's anything you want to check out, you know, just feel free to pause. But you go into that in extras here, and oh, here right before I do that, unlockable characters. So you can see our 2 unlockable characters: Slipstream from the Decepticon campaign and RC from the Autobot campaign, as bonuses for completing those. So, anywho, anyone who doesn't know, I mean, pretty much anyone, if you're familiar with Transformers, you've heard of RC as, you know, one of the main female Autobots that was featured in the original series, introduced in the Transformers animated film, and then Slipstream was actually based off of the character from Transformers Animated. So, anyway, okay, let's go ahead and go into the concept art here, and we'll start with Iacon here. But yeah, it's pretty cool art. Just kind of showing some of the design schemes and stuff we've seen. There was actually kind of a Metroplex looking thing earlier in like that 7th one, I think it was. Then we go on to Kaon, the Decepticon capital. Definitely, if there's a difference between Iacon and Kaon, Iacon had a much more round look to it, where Kaon definitely seems to be all hard angles and very sharp edges. Just the difference between Autobots and Decepticons, that kind of thing. But it's pretty cool looking stuff there. And then the core of Cybertron, as we traveled through that. There's the corrupted core, and just some different things. There was the boss that the sort of boss, the Guardian robot that we fought as the Seeker trio in Chapter 2. Orbital. This would be the space station, which of course was Tripticon. But we got some different stuff. We got the laser beam and nice shot of Cybertron itself. Alright. And the weapons and props. So this will be like all the different types of weapons you can pick up. Obviously with any character that picks up a weapon, they just scan it so that anyone can use it. So you have all the different types of weapons, and in the different color schemes, all the melee weapons here. These ones were actually unique to each individual character, so that's kind of pretty cool. The coffins from the executions, and then we go and do our Autobot heroes. So, Optimus Prime. I really loved the design. That I was talking about the War Within comic book series. This design, it seems to be really reminiscent of that, of Don Figueroa's artwork from that. Guy's an awesome Transformers artist. His stuff, especially when he was just kind of allowed to, kind of do his thing, he did some awesome artwork. And then, of course, we go into the Decepticons, and Megatron, and I've always liked the, Megatron as a tank versus the whole, handgun in the original series. It's like, it just seems like a weird design choice. But we got Starscream, and this design is somewhat reminiscent of the Don Figueroa War Within art. That whole Tetrajet thing. And then we got Soundwave as a truck. And then our Autobot recruits, some of the other characters we played as, like Jetfire and Air Raid, Silverbolt, Sideswipe, Ironhide, Warpath. That would just be like an Autobot trooper. I think this one would actually be like the large ones. Then we got there's RC and Jazz. Again, Scattershot, and then that would just be one of the generic Autobot soldiers that either the vehicle mode or jet mode. And going to Decepticon soldiers, we got Breakdown and Brawl. Actually, wait. No, this was Barricade, sorry. This one would be Breakdown. My bad. Shockwave. Oh, yeah. We actually finally got a toy of that one, I think, last year. In, like, 2012. Yeah. That exact design, too. And then we got Dead End here. I think he was a DLC character. And then Onslaught, of course, leader of the Combaticons. He's going to come into play in the next game, so... And we got Slipstream, and then, of course, Thundercracker and Skywarp. And then the Vehicle, or car mode, and jet mode, and then our Autobot bosses. So we've got Omega Supreme, again, giant transformer, always awesome. Omega Supreme's always been he's just a massive, monumental character, and I think they really handled him well. And then we got Zeta Prime, Optimus Prime's predecessor. He was actually a DLC character as well. And then his chamber, where we fought him. And then the Decepticon bosses, maybe Trypticon. Some little bit different design choices for him, and I really like the way that they did it. And it's Screechy. Yeah, he's an interesting boss, But anyway, that was the concept art. And then you can go in and rewatch any of the movies, the intro and the epilogues. Each of the cutscenes from each of the different chapters. So, it's good, some good stuff. And then of course we have the credits. Oh, whoops! I don't know why I went into that. Didn't mean to do that. But again, that's just the one that we watched earlier. And that's pretty much it. I didn't really talk about it because I was just playing campaign, but the game has multiplayer. It's pretty fun. Escalation is just kind of like a horde mode, and just some fun stuff. But anywho, in case anyone hadn't guessed and hadn't watched my or listened to my hints or my just straight up talking about it. Transformers Fall of Cybertron will be the next game that I Let's Play. It might be a little bit of time before I get to that. Got some other things that are going on in the real life and whatnot, so not going to have as much time to record over the next few weeks. But once that stuff all settles down, then I'm going to jump right into that. So anyway, again, thank you guys for watching this. Transformers is something I am personally very passionate about, so I love it. It's just one of my favorite franchises as a whole, and it's just something that I truly do enjoy. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble on about Transformers and this game in general, or just other random things that I've talked about. I hope that you'll tune in next time for my next Let's Play. And like I said, Fall of Cybertron. I'll touch on that in the actual Let's Play. But this game was great. I think that Fall of Cybertron just outdid this one, so it's even better. So I hope you guys tune in to that, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks again, guys.